Brandon Spear.
Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other workout, these players know it is anything but that. After an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment. Most of these prospects have played in games that were attended by a Major League Scout or two, but today there are 41 Major League Scouts in attendance. A fielding coach preps the player to showcase his defensive skills. This will be the last chance the player has to make an impression on this day. In the big leagues, pristine defense is a must. The players know that an error-free showing would be the benchmark. When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact with a player of interest. This is a marketplace, and though a promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made. But wisdom would suggest a young athlete...
It's time for baseball here on The Show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. Ready now, Brandon Spear. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the West prospects. Left fielder.
Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the...
Hey, here we go.
Riding in once again, Brandon Spear. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Spear.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh McCann.
Josh McCann.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance, Jeff Roberts. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Hit in the air out to center field. Goodrich moves over, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. Digging in the switch hitter, Kevin Goodrich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Might have been taking.
Digging in for his second.
Batting.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Hudson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Fly ball to straightaway left. Moving under it, Spear. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Tino Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tino Encarnacion.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Spear. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Up there, let's go.
Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Here we go, kid.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That is exactly what you don't want to do in a game like this. These scouts don't expect you to be able to put every pitch in play, but they expect you to battle every time you dig into the batter's box. He just watched a really good pitch go right by.
Digging in once again, Kevin Goodrich. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Goodrich.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Spear on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he'll make it in there safely as he starts. Ready for another shot now. Duncan Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Now in the box, Brian Hudson, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Left field, Spear is under it, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here. Settling in now, Chris Guardado. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Chris Guardado.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Baisley has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Digging in, Tino Encarnacion. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Now a flare out to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Ready once again, Brandon Spear.
Left fielder.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And they got him. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Leading off with a central. Center fielder Ryan Talbot.
Lifted in the air out to left field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Digging in now, Brandon Spear.
Left fielder Brandon.
First pitch
Spear.
coming. Here it is. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
On the ground up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. Information is currency. A team that gets a player to name a price may gain an early upper hand in negotiation. A ball player must keep the game in his heart, but his mind.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West. Now to the plate, Brandon Spear.
Left fielder, Brandon Spear.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And this one's in the dirt, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City. The West Stars lead this one 1-0. Striding in once again, Brandon Spear. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
0-2.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chu on the move. And it's a foul ball.
Square one up. One time. Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, he's going to be kicking himself for a missed opportunity right there. It was all set up for him with an RBI chance there for the taking, but he just couldn't get it done. Going down on strikes instead, it's not the end of the world for him.
Ready for another chance?
Now
Timmy
batting,
Chu.
right
He's
fielder,
0 for 1 thus
Timmy
far.
Chu.
Here it comes on 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Scott backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
batting,
Miguel
the designated
Moreno.
hitter, Miguel Moreno.
Hey, 2 away now.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Spear on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Digging in to try it
Now
again.
batting,
Brandon
left fielder,
Spear. He struck
Brandon
out twice thus far,
Spear.
so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Ready for another shot now, Ramon
Second
Barrios.
baseman.
And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up there.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs. Stepping in, Fernando
Now batting,
Mateo.
third
It's been an
baseman,
0 for 2 effort
Fernando
for him to this point.
Mateo.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Spear. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
And here's a ball hit in the air. Mateo ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Ready once again, Miguel Moreno. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far.
Miguel Moreno.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Spear looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. 6-3, the final score today. The West Prospects slugged their way to victory with 50.
Showcases and scouting activities having wrapped up, all attention turns to the imminent main event, the MLB Draft. Players will now find themselves increasingly confronted with the off-the-field demands and distractions that accompany pro sports. Having a trusted advisor to take the lead on such matters is a huge plus, allowing...
With the 21st pick of the 6th round, the New York Mets select Brandon Spear, a left fielder from the West region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional. A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. After trying this player out in a new role, his team likes what they've seen. The most direct road to the show is not always the one that was first envisioned. While competitors want to win at every level, the focus in the minor leagues is on